Check.
Okay, we have checked.
Hello.
Hello, it is I, the father of the podcast. That sounds weird. I am the father of all podcasts.
And, I am the daughter of this podcast?
Of this podcast or all podcasts?
Not all podcasts. That would be weird.
Anyway, whatever. Hi.
Well,
hi, everybody.
Welcome back to The Adventurous.
Yes, where we talk in dumb accents that I can't remember week after week. And one day I'll remember voice notes. Maybe, but probably not. But yes, welcome back again. Hopefully, you guys had a week of anticipation, ready for some combat.
Yeah, we haven't had combat in the last 2 episodes.
I know, last episode we just had arm wrestling combat.
Yeah.
But now we're ready for some biggie bad boss fights.
Boss fight!
/ shadow beasts. Are you ready to jump into this episode?
I think I am.
All right. Well, I don't think we want to leave anybody waiting on the edge of their seat since they've been on the edge of their seat since last Monday.
Yeah.
They have been waiting with bated breath.
Seems like a very uncomfortable position to be seated in.
That's what I imagine our listeners are doing.
You guys should scoot back on your chairs.
They haven't done anything for a week. They need to use the bathroom, and they need to listen to the end of this podcast fight.
Maybe do it simultaneously? Maybe multitasking?
That's true.
Yeah.
The beauty of headphones.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. With that wonderful little
intro,
yeah, I'm going to hand it off to you to do a little recap. Boom, 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 boom. Adventurous.
I had just been challenged to a arm wrestling duel with none other than Marlowe Gallows. I managed to beat him by a thread. He told me a little bit of information about where Mr. Gallows would be tonight. And when I reached there, I found that I was looking for a meeting of some sort between none other than Lieutenant Calloway, currently running for commissioner of the MMCD, and none other than Silas Gallows himself. I managed to eavesdrop on their conversation, if only for a moment, before I watched as, unfortunately, whom I believe to be Jessica Cass opened a rift. What happened next is not what I expected. I really expected to fight some things, but they disappeared, and they jumped off the edge down below to who knows where in the streets. And now I have a rift to deal with. And that is unfortunate.
And as you step from the rickety gondola, sways a little bit behind you, creaks a little bit behind you, you watch again as these 5 rift spawn who did not see you in the gondola, looked around, saw nothing, and you were waiting to make sure that you were fully hidden before the Gallows family left. They looked around and they ran and they dove into the mists down below, drawn to the streets, that thicker mist down. But it seems as though these
Gloamspawn
maybe are drawn to the lower levels of the city.
Drawn to the fog.
And this deep purple rift opened up on this platform at night. You were surrounded by fog, and it pulsed a little bit more. And as you step out and face it, 2 more rift spawn
pop out.
Step forward.
Ah.
As I rolled a 7 on my D8 of creatures that was coming through this extra cool rift last week, but I had 5 jump and leap and disappear. 2 remain.
All right.
And stepping through, not quite as big as the big one that had jumped down, but 2 humanish-sized, 6-foot tall creatures come out. One is really, really burly, almost looks like a 4-legged creature, like a rhinoceros or something like that. But, not as big as a rhinoceros. And then the other one, really gangly, long arms with an extra elbow. So, their arms, it's just 2 arms, but can, bend 4 different ways. And then comes to, 2 sharp points, almost like a praying mantis hand on the front of this thing.
Fancy.
And they look towards you, and they rush for attack. Starting off with initiative.
Immediate combat. I got a 15.
Oh, wow, I did terrible. You're going to go first. You were ready.
Yay.
So you got a 15?
Yeah.
We're going to call it Gangly Dude goes first, and then Burly goes last.
Gangle and Burly.
Yep. So these two things kind of spread out from the rift. The one like throws out its little sharp claws and slashes in the air, and the Burly one stomps its feet. But again, they don't really collide with things. They don't make noise.
They're just
Like a soft thud of pillow on a wooden deck type of thing.
yeah, not
But
very.
the terrifying nature of them is still there. And so it is your turn first.
All right.
Marv's like, oh boy, kid.
Not this again.
Yep. At least you got a short rest.
That's hopeful.
And in case it wasn't clear, I don't remember if we talked about it, but you're at level 4 now.
Oh yes.
So you have
I
for
did
this
level
combat
up.
especially, you might have some new fun tricks.
How far away are they from me?
You were come stepping out of the gondola. They're about 50 feet away from you.
I think preemptively for this, as I see these two guys come out that are not small, I'm going to cast my brand new spell that I just learned because I leveled up.
What's that?
This is called Armor of Agathis.
Oh, yes. Armor. What is your Armor of Agathis? I think it's like icy powers, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So what does it look like on Mel, do you think?
I think,
And Marv, too.
yeah, I think it's described as like a frost. I think just to keep with the theme, because this entire thing is based off of the glow magic.
Uh-huh.
I think that some of the mist kind of, I guess, almost like condenses
Ooh, that's
because
fun.
it's and kind of around me to,
Still turns into ice, but it's like from the
but
condensation.
it's from the
Okay, cool.
condensation and creates that little
Maybe it's like black ice. Where
Yeah.
It's like
where it's
so
it's-
dark it's see-through and like it just kind of blends into your coat a little
Yeah.
bit. There you go. I like that.
And
So that's just on you.
that is just on me for an hour, and it is not concentration. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I
It's just
thought
on.
it would concentration. Okay.
Okay, but it's melee attacks against you.
Yeah.
If they hit.
I gain 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And if you hit me with a melee attack while I have these hit points, you take, it's leveled up, so 10 cold damage.
Oh, so it's while you have the hit points.
Yeah.
So that's the. Okay, so as long as you have the temporary HP, you will deal damage to melee attackers. Make sense?
You got to figure it out.
So you got Armor of Agathis
Yes. I've got that
solidified around
loaded
you,
up.
and they're about 40 feet away. You cast this swirl of magic, and the ice forms crackling into place around your body.
That's technically an action.
Uh-huh.
So, you said they're 40 feet away from
Yeah.
me? Oh, I'm going to have to move closer if I want to do that. There's not really things to take cover in
Just the
other than the
gondola,
gondolas, and I don't want to mess with that.
Okay.
So I think I want to move away,
Okay.
I think, because I have my 30 feet.
Yeah.
I
So you
think-
want to like move down the line of gondolas towards like one of the back ones?
Yeah, just down that farther to get that farther distance, I think.
Okay. Cool beans.
And that's what I'll do.
Travel along the edge, kind of get a little further down the line, and these things kind of track you with their sunken, shadowy eyes. And we will say that that is your turn. No bonus actions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saving that.
The gangly one with these like extra elbows and creepiness, it like leans forward and puts its little claws down on the deck and then starts running towards you on all fours like a creepy spider beast. But you're pretty far away. I'd say you're probably about 60 feet away. It cannot reach you on this turn.
Oh.
So it is going to use its full double move, action, etc. to push in and get close to you.
Okay.
As it gets close to you, it starts getting harder to see.
Oh.
It's still there, but it's almost like you turn your head a little bit to look at the other one, and then you can see it a little better. It is almost like you can see it better in your peripherals,
Oh.
and there's sort of like this
It's not.
fun. It's basically like a Displacer Beast type thing
Oh, okay.
where they're hard to hit. This one anyway.
Okay.
And then the other one, this kind of burly one, it's going to kind of let out a noise with its mouth, but it's kind of awkward and hollow sounding. And it is going to charge towards you. but it also cannot reach you.
Oh, yay.
They are both a little too far away. This one's just going to move the 30 feet, though, and then stop.
Just stop?
Mhm.
That's it?
Yep. And sit there and end its turn. Doesn't have anything else it can do this turn.
Okay.
Yep.
There's this guy in front of me.
Yeah,
Right
kind of hard
now.
to see. Kind of as he got close to you, too, he stood back up on his hind legs and has these claws out towards you.
Okay. Now that this guy is here,
Mhm.
I think I am. I'm gonna hold up my sword, hold up Marv's
Mhm.
sword again, and kind of draw power from that little green gem on the handle.
Okay.
Swipe along the blade, and I'm gonna cast Green Flame Blade,
Nice,
so it lights on fire.
Flames light up. You hear Marv go, "Here we go. Light it up."
Light it on fire. And I want to make an attack on
Yep.
the guy in front of me.
This is
That
Gangly
would
Magoo?
be- yeah.
Okay.
That would be horrible. A 10 is not gonna
A
do it.
10 is
ain't it?
not going to do it. That is a
Okay.
bummer.
So my Green Flame Blade drops.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip.
Yeah.
Activation thing. Mm-hmm. You just have the one attack, I believe.
Yeah, just the one attack. I am going to use, again, something that I haven't in a while. I am going to cast a curse on this guy.
Ooh, nice.
Hexblade's Curse.
Hexblade's Curse, yes.
So-
So with that, the blade may have missed, but we'll say some of that green flame transferred over.
Lights it up a little bit.
Lights it up a little bit, and Hexblade's Curse sits on that creature, which does
I gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls against it, and if I score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, and I regain 8 hit points if it dies.
wow. So Armor of Agathis gives you hit points, and this thing gives you hit points
If it dies, yes.
Oh, this is only if it dies.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is your turn then. Are you staying put?
Yeah.
Okay, you stay put, and with a rear back of these two claws, this thing opens up its crazy shadowy mouth, and you see like swirling teeth almost, but they are incorporeal almost, as well as the Riftspawn are. And with a double slash down towards you, I got a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And so with a 21 to hit, this thing slashes down. You take 6 points of damage.
But you take 10.
But he takes 10 automatically as the frost slashes out, and Gangly takes 10 damage. And you still have the temporary hit points, so it's still up.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. That is
that.
Gangly's turn. As he has reared back, it kind of became more corporeal when it attacked you, but as it kind of settles back down here.
Phases out
I
again.
forgot to make you do this, but you missed anyway. But there is disadvantage on attacking this thing in melee.
Okay.
But it kind of phases back out, and it kind of gets down low and crouches. The other one is going to kind of move to the side a few feet, and then it is going to bend down its crazy like horns. It has these like crazy, almost like sheep's horns, but it looks like a rhino body. It's this bizarre creature, but it is going to attempt to charge you.
Oh, that's what it was doing.
Yep, and so it's
Okay.
going to rush forward the 30 feet and attempt to collide into you with this hit. Or no, you have to make a strength saving throw. I'm sorry.
Strength? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not very good at strength saving throws. A 10.
A 10. Okay, you are collided with,
Ow.
and you are knocked prone, and then it is going to attempt to attack you now that you are knocked prone.
Oh, it can do
That's
that?
a bonus action, yep.
Okay.
And then it combines it with, or wait, did I do that wrong? Lots of things, lots of creatures.
Can I Hellish Rebuke that?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
It is, yeah.
And the other things are not reactions. So it charged 30 feet, straight line. Okay, yeah. So you just take the damage. Okay. So you can Hellish Rebuke this. Let's see if I can get over a 4. If I get over a 4, you take 3 damage.
3.
So you still have Armor of Agathis up.
By
This
one
thing
hit point.
takes 10 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Takes 10 damage.
And
Are you going to?
I'm fighting with fire and ice here. So it takes the 10 cold damage.
Okay.
And as it rushes into me and it knocks me prone,
Yeah.
I reflexively send up a little burst of flame into its face. Can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Dex saving throw for this thing is terrible dex. That's an 8.
No. Okay. This is a lot of damage.
So it took 10 already.
I rolled the same high number twice. 25.
You did 25 damage on Hellish Rebuke?
I can do 3d10 because I have second level spells.
Wowsies. Okay, describe how you take this thing out.
Oh, it's dead?
Yeah, that's 35 damage.
Oh.
That is literally this thing. The other thing's different, but this thing's health is 35.
Oh. All
so
right, then.
you exactly kill it with 25 damage. It did do damage to you and knocked you prone, but
all right.
Dang.
I like that. I'm happy about that.
Okay.
So I think this thing kind of runs into me and knocks me prone, and that condensation kind of whips out. Oh, okay. Here's an idea. Since I have both of those reactionary things happening,
okay,
I think the condensation kind of whips out and kind of goes into this thing. At the same time, I think that fire burst that I let out kind of catches that. So, like, have you ever, heard of, Greek fire?
Yeah.
Kind of like that effect.
Oh, that's fun.
Where it's
liquid
water,
fire.
but the fire goes
That's
out. And
very cool.
I think it whoosh goes through this thing.
And you see this thing, the flames spread out over this creature, and with a flash of energy, it poofs out of existence, and you see the rift behind shrink down a little bit.
Okay.
So 1 down. That was the easier one.
Oh.
But that was a one-hit wonder there. My goodness.
And I am prone, technically.
You are prone, and it is not your turn. Or no, it is your turn now.
It is?
Well, that was him, and he
right.
charged you. So now it's back up to your turn.
Oh, right.
So Burley is dead. Wow, that was a ton of damage. And you technically have 1 temporary hit point left?
1 temporary hit point.
Okay.
It's still up.
So it is your turn. You are prone, so half your movement to stand up.
Okay, so I'm going to get up. So my 15
so
feet.
You're now down to 15, yep.
Is this other guy right next to me?
Oh, yeah.
Or did I get knocked?
No, just prone, not knocked back. So you're still there. He's still got his claws reared up, ready to fight.
Okay. So he's right next to me now. I think I am, as I kind of get up, I'm going to close range Eldritch Blast this thing.
Oh, cool.
Just to get a quick thing in.
Yeah, we've kind of said before, it's like a slash from your blade, right?
It's a slash that sends out a little beam.
Cool.
And that's a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
Wow, your Armor of Agathis is doing all the work here.
I rolled a nat 1 twice.
Ouchies.
Well, I think it was a nat 1 the first time, but...
Well, then bummer.
Yeah.
You slash it out, and this thing is all gangly and bends weird directions. It's able to shift to the side, dodge the Eldritch Blast.
Goes through and poofs out.
Yeah, poofs out into the mist. And so you have 15 feet and a bonus action, or you stand put to let Armor of Agathis do its job?
I might stay put.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. This thing kind of looks at you, and then this time it reaches forward. It's going to reach out a claw slowly and touch your heart. Touch your chest area.
Oh, no.
Can you please make a wisdom saving throw as you feel this shadowy thoughts enter your mind and affect your body?
Wisdom?
Yep, wisdom.
Why? 5.
You gotta pick new dice.
Apparently.
5. Okay. You are racked with pain
Ow.
as it courses into your brain and hits you psychically. And you are going to take not a small amount of damage.
Ow.
That is 9 damage
Okay.
to you as necrotic damage. Or sorry, no, this one was psychic. Psychic damage.
It does break Armor of Agathis.
Yeah, and so I
Is
did
it a
say
melee?
he touched you.
Which
it does
would
say
be
it needs to
melee.
grasp the target, so in theory, I think grappling counts as an attack. So I'm okay with this having be Armor of Agathis.
Yeah.
So, but it will end Armor of Agathis, right?
Yes, it will.
So you can kind of describe it, but we'll say he takes an additional 10 damage, which is great.
Okay. So I think he like reaches out to touch me,
Mhm.
and I think that like touch, it's kind of a two-way thing because I get
Yeah, he
mind blasted.
He like roars in pain,
but the frost shoots up his arm.
oh, cool.
And
I like to think you get that like anger flinch back, but then it like comes back, stares at you, and you get that racking psychic pain as this thing lets go of you and stands at the ready.
Hey, is it my turn now?
Yeah, that was all he did. He's not moving. Oh, wait, actually, oh no. Yeah, never mind, he can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is your turn.
I really want to get this thing before I go to the rift. It's nighttime right now, right?
Yes.
I am going to cast Shadow Blade
Oh, cool.
on the sword.
I like to think you like start casting it and like the dying corpse of Burley
Starts
like
swooshing
forms
into
into
it.
your sword, and Marv goes, nom, nom, nom.
I just raised my eyebrow at him for a split second.
He's like, I was trying catchphrases.
That's a horrible catchphrase.
And the blade is coated in an inky blackness as you cast Shadow Blade.
Fight shadow with shadow.
That's true.
And
what is your plus, by the way, for your sword?
my sword? +4?
I feel like you are using the wrong type of... Well, we're going to...
Yeah.
That seems low. Okay.
Would be. But I want to take a slash at this thing.
Yeah.
With that. Why am I so bad?
You stop using that dice.
I don't have another dice.
Trade me dice. I don't trust your dice.
Okay. Oh, I make it with advantage. I'm an idiot. The attack roll is made with advantage.
Why is it made with advantage?
Because I cast Shadow Blade.
Oh, then try my dice.
Okay. Okay. I got a 22.
What'd you roll?
An 18.
Oh, not a 19, though.
No.
Close.
Yeah.
Okay, a 22 with Shadow Blade as you kind of like miss the first time. You know, as it comes through, the shadow like reforms and okay, slashes through.
So you take, but because I cursed it, I get a +2, so 9 psychic damage.
9 psychic damage?
Yes.
And you did the extra damage from...
Yeah, I got a +2 from that.
Okay.
So.
Then this thing kind of stumbles backwards, but...
that was my bonus action and my action.
Yeah. You don't have Armor of Agathis anymore, but it's also next to you.
It's also going to get an opportunity attack if I
move.
move.
Sure is.
I think I'd rather risk the single attack than the multi-attack. If I moved away, it could still close the gap.
Yeah. So you're staying put?
Yeah.
Okay, staying put. This thing is going to, once again, rear back its claws and come down on you. No Armor Agathis to protect you this time. See, I think your dice just is terrible because I just rolled a 3.
Okay.
I got a... not enough. A 9.
Oh, no. Yay.
Okay, so a 9 to slash out at you. You were able to dodge out of the way. It is angry. It is mad, but it does not do damage. And it's back to your turn.
All right.
The rift behind starting to glow slightly. You wonder how much time you have before another rift spawn comes through.
Glow in what way?
Like it does when something's kind of thinking about coming through.
Okay. I'm going to slash at this guy again.
Okay.
Just with a Shadow Blade attack, so...
Okay.
12?
12 exactly hits.
Okay.
Barely, but you got it.
10 psychic damage this time.
10 psychic damage this time. That will be enough.
It is?
Yes.
Okay.
That brings it to 40 damage.
Ooh.
40 health. As this thing, you slash through it.
Slash.
And as you, I like to think like it cuts through and that inky blackness of your Shadow Blade mixes with the inky blackness of this thing.
And it dissipates.
It dissipates, and then when it comes out the other side, your Shadow Blade is clean. But I don't know if that's true. It might last a minute or something like that.
Wait, how? It's concentration into up to a minute.
Okay, so we're going to stay in initiative order for now because there is some things happening here.
I can still move.
But you can still move. You can still take your turn. I'm not necessarily worried about actions and and bonus actions and things like that, but we're going to drop out of combat and just be in initiative order.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be rolling some things on my turn versus your turn as you attempt to go and approach this rift. Marv's going to look at you and he's like, we've dealt with this style before.
All right.
Let's go see what our game plan is.
Hi. Rush over to the rift.
Okay.
So.
And as that guy, of course, dies, that rift comes down a little bit, glows a little less brightly. A little moment of reprieve.
So this thing, how big is it? Like, would you say?
I would say this one now is probably a little bit taller than you. It was pretty big.
Okay.
To begin with.
There is an object on the ground.
There is. Would you like to?
What is it?
Well, why don't you go ahead and make... I mean, you don't really need to make an investigation check. It's a giant open platform.
Yeah.
As you look down at the base of where the rift is, you actually see a pair of handcuffs that she had apparently...
Oh, she took them off?
Removed, was able to do that. You're not sure why. You don't fully get it. But she's bound maybe more than just by the hands. And she followed orders, opened a rift.
Okay.
But you see a pair of handcuffs lying there, and a rift had opened above them.
Okay. So this rift, I do know, based off the context and based off of what I've seen before, that it was made by fear.
You get that.
Is the prominent emotion.
You're still going to want to roll to do your investigation.
Mm-hmm.
You do get the added bonus from Marv.
Oh, right.
Anything rift related. So whenever you like, you can roll to double check, but you're pretty sure it's fear, so I'm going to give you advantage.
Okay, I am going to do that because I want to close this thing off. Ooh. Oh, yeah, maybe my dice are just bad. A non-natural 20.
So yes, 100%. This is fear tied into this feeling of being shackled, this feeling of being unable to act on your own.
Oh, okay.
And, that's the feeling you get from it as you look around with that initial investigation check and good roll there. You see, of course, the handcuffs that are here that seem to be the catalyst for the fear that opened this thing.
Yeah.
You also look around, you see the gondolas nearby. You see these skyscrapers on either side of you kind of hovering in whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Ominousity. Ominousness.
Ominosity?
I don't know.
I don't think those are words.
And it's a very open thing, so
There's not a lot.
There's not a lot here. There's the floorboards of the platform itself. There's not much here. It's kind of up to you.
Okay.
Or there's things on your person. You're not supposed to use yourself, but items that you might have type of vibe too.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Does having the same item as the thing that caused it count towards anything?
You have some handcuffs?
I have manacles.
You have manacles.
This is something I'm asking you for rules.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a rule for this. So I would say that in a way, you have the inert, non-emotion encoded version of this. You have a neutral item.
Yeah.
So I kind of like the idea that you're basically using that because remember, you can like oppose it too. You can either match the fear or oppose it in some way. Mm-hmm. Again, this is very improv, very loose rules. So it's basically me telling you what I like and then you rolling for it.
Okay.
I would say that these manacles, upon looking at them, they're like a mundane, boring version of the thing that's there causing this rift, this item. Mm-hmm. And so maybe there's some sort of connection you could make with them. I would say that I like that idea.
Okay.
But I'm leaving it up to you to put the pieces together.
The manacles are just open on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The ones that are...
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try something.
Okay. Love it.
That I'm going to try and oppose the fear. And it's going to be a little bit circumnavigated because I am going to use my manacles.
Okay.
So, from my experiences, are the items that cause rifts safe to touch?
Yes.
They are.
Yeah. I mean, the rift and the item aren't necessarily intrinsically connected.
They're just...
It's more of the emotion caused and the magical items that might exist around there.
Help feed into that. Yeah.
So what really caused this rift was
Jessa.
Jessa and these manacles as a combination. The rift is here. These things are just anchor points, something to help close the rift.
Okay. Okay. You can close. Is the key here? Or is it just the manacles? The ones on the ground. She removed.
Oh! It's just the manacles.
It's just the manacles. The key is not here.
But they're open.
You can still close them.
Yeah, you can close them.
Okay. I want to close the manacles on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, and I want them to be like functional manacles, even if they're not like locked.
So you're clicking them closed?
I'm clicking them closed.
Okay.
And I want to pull out my own set of manacles.
Okay.
Which are probably one of the only things I kept from being an MMCD officer.
Okay.
Haven't used them in a really long time, but do still have them.
Okay.
And I want those ones, the more mundane ones, the more possibly non-enchanted ones, if these ones are enchanted. I want them to be open, and I'm gonna hold the open ones in my other hand, and I crouch down next to it. And I guess this is I want to try and oppose the fear, the emotion, and basically trying to use that as kind of let's call it a metaphor.
Okay.
So I bend down and I touch the shackles, the closed ones, and I hold the open ones in my other hand. And I want to kind of use that juxtaposition of the more mundane and the more mundane mind being open and the more intricate ones being closed.
Okay.
And I kind of want to go for the metaphor here of maybe there are ways to open chains and have the open chains and bonds that make them easier and more mundane.
Yeah, basically there's two sides to the coin here, where one is capture and imprisonment,
and one is
freedom,
simple release. Yeah.
Okay. I like that idea.
That's my metaphor.
Freedom versus capture.
Yeah.
Kind of idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I see where you're going with that. Yeah, we'll say you place yours down there that are open, keeping your hand on them, and go ahead and make your rift roll with the bonus from Marv.
Which is what again?
Which is just a D20 plus the bonus from Marv.
Which is what?
Oh, the bonus from Marv is a D4.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. I got, a non-natural 20. I rolled a 17 and a 3.
Ooh, nice. So with that, the anchor, kind of this idea of another way of viewing things.
Yeah.
Like I said, that freedom sort of idea. We'll say that with a loud click, the non-mundane pair, the one that was here, opens back up as well.
Oh.
So they're both open.
Yay.
And you feel this energy pull back from the rift. The rift starts to kind of flicker and shrink. And then, I think as you're close to it, too, you're really close to the rift this time, you can kind of hear the sounds of, things through the gloam. And there's just, that whispers. And you hear this loud, screech. And then, whoosh, the rift closes.
All right.
With a good roll. And you are able to take a moment here to take a pause.
I sit just on the platform. And take a hard sit.
Take a hard sit.
And kind of just sit for a good moment.
Marv's like, well, I was something.
Yep. This is way more complicated than I thought a couple of days ago when we woke up in the morning and we're getting all ready and then somebody knocked on our door and made it all difficult. It is interesting, though.
What's that?
Well, the whole thing, the whole situation. It's a lot bigger than a missing persons case.
It is, isn't it? A little step up from the missing cat we saved a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that Siamese cat's always getting stuck in trees. This is a lot bigger than a tree, though.
Right. And I like to think as you're sitting there thinking about it, you're kind of this moment of pause as you're kind of sitting near the ledge of this platform. I'm going to say, just for dramatic effect, that same kind of screeching whispering sound you heard. You hear it below you, and you look out over the ledge, and you see the 5 little, like, columns of fog where these things had plummeted.
Like they made dents in it?
Well, yeah, like it's filling back in,
Yeah.
but they had, like, swirled through the fog, and you can see where 5 of these rift spawn have gone down to the streets, and you know that directly below this section of the bridges is essentially the fens.
Oh.
This is essentially
Okay.
your home. Marv's like, that's not good.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. There's some capable people down there.
There are, unless you want to test out your new papers. Go lend a hand.
I pull out my pocket watch. What time is it?
By now, it's like 11:20, 11:30.
Based on what I know, don't know if I know a lot about this. How I wouldn't get to the right place in the fence.
Not with the gondola that you used.
Well, the shipping one is slow.
Shipping was slow, and it also took you to Merkborough.
Do I know from the mud market like how fast the middle one goes?
It was more of what it was. You're starting to think about it. Why don't you go ahead and make we'll call it an investigation check with advantage.
21?
21. Yeah, you're starting to think about it, and you're going like, wait, that mud market gondola you've seen before, it's a smaller one. It's just for a couple people. You kind of look over at the gondolas here, and you're starting to go, oh, one of these gondolas
Goes down?
goes down.
Oh.
And in fact, it was the one that isn't used a whole lot that you were hiding in.
Oh.
But as you look, you actually see that it is not a gondola in the sense where the other ones go out and across and up in angles, but more of an elevator at a steeper angle going down.
Okay. So this goes down and back into the fence.
Mhm.
There's nobody here monitoring it.
There was not.
I stand up, pull my coat, straighten my hat,
Mhm.
and say, Marv,
Yeah.
looks like we got a trip back down into the depths.
Ain't no rest for the wicked.
No, there ain't. And I walk over to this and I hop back inside.
Uh-huh.
I have the papers
You do indeed.
that Commissioner Renshaw gave
you.
me,
Uh-huh.
but there's nobody here to check it
There's no one here to check it on this end.
on this end.
Yep.
Okay. So
You do know that you've seen it down at the mud market level. It was guarded by MMCD officers. So it's up to you. Maybe they were cleared out for a specific meeting that specifically happened type of vibe.
Yeah, and they went off towards the market, right? Officer Calloway. I think I hop in this. I look around for a little bit. Is there like a lever or a button?
There's not like a lever, but what you see in the side there is a little glowing blue strand of string that looks like you could pull down on.
Oh.
And a little Brixie magic here.
Okay.
The glowing blue of Brixie's stuff.
I think I reach up and I like give it a little tug.
'Kay.
Unsure of how this should
Yeah,
go.
you give it a little tug and you hear a ring ring from here. And then after a moment, you see this like blue spark of energy shoot down the line.
Oh.
And you can imagine that somewhere down below, somebody heard a similar ring ring noise. And after a moment, the gondola starts to move.
Oh, so there's like a
There's like a communication between the two.
That's fun.
And the gondola starts to move downward, and you start to descend out of the skyline for now.
Okay.
Assuming you'll be back.
I'll be back.
But you start to descend down, and as you go down, the thick fog starts to settle in. You start to go between, the bridges above you, kind of blocking off any sort of moonlight. At the beginning point there, it's kind of like a ceiling, and you start to descend down, the fog starting to build around you, thickness forming.
I think I keep a steady hand on the handle of the sword. Because I think seeing those things jump down and having been attacked by...
You're keeping your sword out?
Yeah, not like out, but like ready.
Okay.
Especially since this thing is graded.
Yeah. And you start to descend down. It's a small little thing again. It's just could fit maybe 4, maybe 6 people. And it starts to descend down. You start getting into the thicker parts of the fog. It starts to fill back in. You start getting that lower visibility as you go down. We can say that for the sake of this, I have said that it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to go up on the slow one. With the pause of time and this descent down, if you would like to count this as a short rest, I will allow it. Because you are taking a good amount of time.
Okay.
And, it'd be mean not to. So you can take your short rest if you like. I think this is kind of your last one of the day that you'll be able to take.
Yeah.
You're getting late in the evening, bordering on the potential of exhaustion if you get not enough sleep tonight. Think about for tomorrow.
I am 1 hit point below my max, so
Okay.
pretty good.
Sweet. And you descend down. As you get into the thickest part of the fog, that kind of muffled sound of nothingness sort of fills your ears.
Yeah.
That sound of like
The fog and
weirdly quieter than it should be. Can you please make a perception check for me?
Oh. Yes, I can. Ooh. Yeah, okay, I think my dice were just bad.
They do seem to be bad.
Are they working for you? Oh. Do you want to switch back?
Nope.
Perception?
Yeah.
19.
19. With a 19, you because you're so ready, you get this familiar tingle on the back of your neck, and you feel the fog start to swirl and churn and mist. And with a whoosh, you feel this big gust of air flap by you.
By the gondola or by?
By the gondola.
Okay.
And you instinctively manage to move out of the way as a little proboscis snuck into the gondola and almost stole your hat.
I clamp my hand over my hat and point my sword at the proboscis and say, "Not today!
And
Not
with a
today,
soft,
you big moth things."
The moth disappears into this mid-layer of fog.
Moths. Stealing hats.
And you start to descend further. As you get a little further down in the gondola, your rest coming to a close, you start hearing the sounds of screaming.
Oh.
You start hearing the sounds of clatter of crumbling not buildings, but like stalls. You start hearing people shouting. You hear the telltale sound of MMCD officers firing crossbows. You hear the telltale sounds of people running in fear and panic.
Oh.
As you... The gondola comes to a stop. The door opens up. There is no MMCD officers here to check your papers. And as the door opens, you are entered into the mud market. Full chaos. Even though it was nighttime, the mud market's a bit more of a nightlife thing. And rushing past you is like a family of people.
Oh.
And followed closely behind a rift spawn that is chasing them. And you kind of...
Can I shoot it?
Huh?
Can I shoot it?
You want to shoot it?
Yeah.
With an Eldritch Blast or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that I'll allow you to fire this off as a reactionary blast of energy. You shoot towards this creature.
I slash my sword at it. And, oh, why am I so... Okay. I've been doing good, though. I shouldn't shame this. An 11.
An 11 does not hit. You aren't exactly ready. We'll say partially, this thing was just faster than you think. But you fire off a blast into the air, and it streaks past this guy, misses him, and it goes up over the top of the mud market. And as it sends this green glow of your Eldritch Blast, the very last thing it hovers and illuminates is the rising tall 12-foot form of this rift spawn. It turns, looks towards you, and locks eyes. And that's where we're going to end this week's session.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're making up for the lack of combat with more combat.
Whoa.
Yeah, so pure chaos down here as the mud market is under rift spawn attack.
Wait, and it's been this way for several minutes now?
What?
Well, the attack.
Yeah, you were not quick to come down here.
Oh, right.
So there's been some chaos. And that is all. We needed to get back into some creepiness.
Yeah.
It was too pretty and nice up in the sky view,
Too-
in the skyline.
Too many croissants. Not
Too many
enough.
croissants, not enough shadow death.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta have
and
some
so we're
dramaticism
gonna
with it.
leave it there and come back to some chaos next week.
Thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
We'll see if you get to the long-awaited long rest at the Skyview Lodge
yeah.
maybe later this evening.
I still haven't had a long rest in like
No, you haven't.
3 days.
All right. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you next week on the continuation of this chaos.
Yeah.
This chaos.
See ya.
Yeah,
And
see
then
ya.
Next week on
Dadventurous.
Dadventurous.